Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, Tuesday baseball on the show. It's the Chicago White Sox going up against the New York Yankees.
And now,
And going to the mound in this one for the Yankees, Garrett Cole. Singing he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch.
Well, when you have a guy that can limit the opponent to very little run production, you have a great chance to win a ball game when he takes the mound. He's just having an outstanding season so far. You hope he can maintain it, because if he can, he'll be in a nice conversation at the end of the year.
And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. They'll keep both their challenges. Next offering misses. Ball 3. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Takes it in for the out. One away. Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the White Sox. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. And a swing and a miss there.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's a ball.
That one just misses. Here in the Bronx, just getting settled into this one. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
Talk about a battle at the plate. 10 pitches, he earned that walk.
No, that's up.
Out to short, Volpe. The throw to first. That's the second out. Colson Montgomery getting ready to hit. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Fastball for a strike. Hit hard but foul off to the left. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Got him swinging. Back in the Bronx, on the hill for the White Sox, Eric Fetty. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
The 0-2.
Ball.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's the 2-2. Grounds one to short. Montgomery. One gone, bottom half of the first. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Ben Rice. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Strike two.
Ball. Ball outside.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 2-2. Next offering misses down and away.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
First offering, runner goes. Cut on and missed.
That's a ball.
This one in the air, center field. Peters in and to his right, 2 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. He's been a great free agent side.
Cody Bellinger.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Ball.
First inning going a bit long, 23 pitches to this point. And Belly goes down on strikes. Back here in New York, second inning set to go. Braden Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. And that one almost got him.
Hey! Nope, ball.
Here's a 2-1. And that's outside.
No, that's out.
Popped up. Bellinger takes it in for the out.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Chase Mydra.
In the air to left center. Schumann on his way in. Out number 2. And up next for Chicago, Jacob Gonzalez.
Ball.
Next pitch
No, that's
downstairs.
down.
2
Ball.
balls, no strikes. And another
That's a
ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
That's ball
Ball
4.
four.
Tried
Runner,
another
take your base.
fastball, but missed the spot.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out
Ball
RBI,
high.
and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
The 1-0.
Yeah! Ball.
Just
Ball.
missed.
That's outside.
Line drive. Fair ball. Gonzalez around second, headed for third. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. It's always fun to see a double rip down the line.
That
That one
that's a ball.
just barely stayed fair. So that was a good call by the umpire. He was all over it.
And the 1-0. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. 2 on, 2 outs. That one misses, and a count 2-1.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
On the ground, right side, whips it to first, and that will end the inning. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, bottom of the second, Ahmed Rosario stepping in now for the Yankees.
Ball.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Way out front for strike 2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one 95 to finish him off.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Jose Caballero.
Oh, yeah.
0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Swing and a bouncer. Gets it to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Here's the left fielder, Max Schumann.
Wood. Outside, ball.
Right through there for a strike.
That's a ball. Outside.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. He sends it out of here. The Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
Hey, ha!
Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across. Bottom half of inning number 2. Stays alive. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. New inning getting started. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Sam Antonacci.
Hey!
On the ground. And that chance handled. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Vargas.
That's a ball. That's down. That's a ball.
That misses the
Ball.
zone. And now 3-0. That one in there across the letters. And that is out of play. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Bellinger takes it in for the out. And there are two down.
The left fielder, number
Now it's
23,
Andrew Benintendi to hit. He's 0 for 1. In for a strike. 0-1. That clips the corner.
That's not the first time they've watched a fastball zip by for a strike. I don't know if they're taking intentionally in those spots, but I'd like to see them more aggressive with those pitches.
And down on strikes. And that is that. Back in New York as we go to the last of the third. Ali Sanchez stepping in now for the Yankees.
Hee-haw!
Comes up empty. Tapped in front of the plate. Throws to first in time. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
For the Yankees, the second baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Ball, that's down.
Ground ball, left side. Slings it across, and two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Ben Rice now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. On the inside corner for a strike. Rice wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And the strike call will stand. One challenge remaining for them now. Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out. All set for the start of the inning. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Colson Montgomery. And a strike in there.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Ripped, but it curls foul. 1-2 here. Got him swinging for the K. Had him out front for strike 3.
The right fielder, Braden Montgomery.
No, that's outside.
The
Ball.
White Sox trailing by a run, top half of inning number 4. The 1-1. On the ground to third. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. Chase Mydroff steps to the plate for the White Sox. Fly to left his first time.
Heck one.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom of the inning, Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Ball up.
Boog, I can't even keep track of how many full counts we've had in this one. I've messed up my scorebook because there have been so many, and you know my scorebook is a work of art.
The 1-2. Way inside. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 2-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. In the air to left center. Benintendi gets under it. Takes it in for the out. And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Rosario.
That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 1. Rosario, 30 years old now, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Just off the inside edge. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 3-1. Tap foul at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Jose Caballero.
Fought off foul. And the 0-1.
Foul ball.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back for more from the Bronx. We go to the top of the 5th. Jacob Gonzalez steps to the plate for the White Sox.
You know, these White Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient bats out of him. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
No, that's it.
Struck him out swinging. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Ball.
Just missed.
That's a ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Here's the catcher, Drew Romo. 0 for 1 so far.
Ball, that's high.
White Sox down a run, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Hurt.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
He goes down looking. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Max Schumann. Just missed.
Ball.
This one in the air right field, and it stays fair. So a man on base to start the inning.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
That clips the corner. In the dirt, it gets to the backstop. And the runner holds.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher,
One out
39,
man at first.
Ali.
Now at the plate, Ali Sanchez. He's 0 for 1.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
This guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. Going to count 1 and 2. Man at first, 1 away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Now a quick throw to first, and he dives back in safely. Here's a 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. Schumann off of first with 2 away. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back in the Bronx, top 6. Sam Antonacci steps to the plate for the White Sox.
No, that's high.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. That was foul, and he'll see another.
That's a ball down.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 2-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. Pitch misses, and it's 3-2.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Gets down, base hit. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Just a great at bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
A little bit high.
Ball, that's high.
Ball 1. White Sox down a run, and we're the top half of the 6th. Late with the swing there.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not.
That one almost got him. Battling here as he fouls it away. 3-2. Payoff pitch in the air, right field. Makes the grab. New pitcher for the Yankees, Ryan Yarbrough.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Step off throw to first.
Hey!
And he's back safely. Benintendi in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Here's 0-1. That's inside. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is. And
runner on the move. Popped in the air. Left field. Schumann moving under this one. That's out number 2. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. They're 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Hard liner. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Antonacci headed for the plate. The relay throw. Safe at the plate. We're tied at 1.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
On the inside corner for a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
That's to third. Rosario fires over to first, and that's the inning. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brandon Iser.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
You know, these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, Jason Dominguez.
On the ground to the left.
That's a foul ball.
Foul ball. Now the 0-1.
Ball.
And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game, because if a pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs, I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the rest of his pitches to be effective.
Struck him out without a swing. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing beat. Here comes Belly to take his cuts.
Bellinger.
Hey, ha.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter, to track.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball still 0-2. On the ground.
Foul.
And that's just foul. The 0-2. Up the middle. Tosses to first. And Bellinger is out. And the Yanks go quietly. Back at Yankee Stadium, we go to the top of the 7th. Chase Maidra steps to the plate for the White Sox. A sliding stop over to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Up next is Chicago. The first baseman, Jacob Gonzalez.
Ball, that's up.
It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Three-one, and he couldn't come up with it.
Take your base.
And the go-ahead run is on base. So up next, Tristan Peters, 1 for 2. That misses the zone.
That's a ball.
And it's 1-0. Liner snagged at first. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. New pitcher now, Chris Murphy.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
And there's the strike. Fouled off left side. Almost got him. And that one hit to first. Takes it himself, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. And next is the designated hitter, Jose Caballero. Fastball for a strike, and the count even at 1. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That's a ball.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, number 30, Matt Newman.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. Here comes the throw. Safe. And that's his 3rd hit.
The batter, number 11.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe.
Ball.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound. Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Next one is off the plate. 3 balls, no strikes. And ball 4 to a board.
Take your base.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. Got him looking. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jake Bird.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
No, that missed.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
So that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. And talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
That pitch in for a strike. And a count now even up. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Next pitch
Ball
is outside.
That's a really good take.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And he walked him.
That's ball
and he
four.
heads
Take
down to
your base.
first as a potential go-ahead run after that long B ends in a walk. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge.
That's a ball.
All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Ball, that's in.
On a line. And there's 2 away.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
Vargas at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
That missed. That's a ball.
Swing and a bouncer towards third. Tosses across to first. That's the inning. So coming into the game now on defense, Edgar Caro. He takes over behind the plate. Just
No, that's
missed.
down. Ball.
Check swing, went around, and it's 1-1. This one in the air. And there's one down.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, Ben.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline
that's
so
outside.
that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2-2 now. Breaking ball
That's
misses
ball.
up and in. Fights it off. You'll see another. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And he walked him.
That's it.
And
Ball
after that
four.
long battle, he's aboard representing the tying run. So up next for New York, Jason Dominguez. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ball.
Base hit right field. And a go-ahead run into scoring position. 1 away.
That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
But he's back in time. Off the catcher and rolls away. And the runners will move up, calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. So up next for New York, Ahmed Rosario. Golden opportunity right here. And that chops in for a strike. Now he's challenging the called strike. And that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Late swing fouled off.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Swings over the top of that one.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitching.
Grounder might be two. My drop. Over to second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. New pitcher for the White Sox, Sean Newcomb.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really...
Runners on the move. Bunting for a hit. My drop. The flip, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Well, one-run game. Benintendi up here, 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That misses the zone. Ball one. And that one fouled off. The 1-1. Line drive, base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Number 0.
See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Swing and a foul out of play. The White Sox with the go-ahead run at the plate here at the top of the ninth. Swings and misses, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Now it's the right fielder, Braden Montgomery. Ball one, no strikes.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Ball outside.
Fastball is outside.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. And you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
Puts a bunt down. Bellinger tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Tie ball game as they get the second out, but the run scores. Go ahead run on base. Jacob Gonzalez steps to the plate for the White Sox. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Brings it in, and that's the third out. Now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
One big swing could end it, but I'm sure he's just looking to find a way on base, get something started.
No, that's out.
Top of the zone for a called strike. Chisholm wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. 2-0. And fires in a fastball at 95. Gets him to chase after that one. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2-2 now. Jazz goes down on strikes.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop,
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, number 39, Ali Sanchez.
Nope, ball. Hee-haw!
Sanchez trying to send this to extra innings. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the third out. Spencer Jones. He's out in left field getting loose there as he enters the game on defense now. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Tristan Peters getting ready to hit.
That's a ball.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner around third. He scores and they have the lead. To second and he's safe.
He was all over that one. Smashed that one through the infield.
On the mound now, Camilo Doval.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
One down. Back to the top of the order now. So now it's the White Sox DH, Sam Antonacci. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Man at second. That one hammered left field, carrying well. In comes the run from second, and it's a 2-run lead in extra innings.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Runner breaks for third. Pitches low. Throws short, hops him at third, and gets down the line. He'll score easily. 3-run game. It's 5-2. The 1-1. This one in the air right field. And that's a foul ball. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the top half of the 10th. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. So up now for Chicago, Luis Angel Acuna. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Off the mark there, and it's 2-1. That one fouled off. And that misses.
That's the ball.
And the count is filled up.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that.
Went back to the cutter, and it was worthwhile. Welcome back. Back to the top of the order. Paul Goldschmidt stepping in now for the Yankees. Splits the plate. It's 0-1.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, Sam Rice.
Breaking ball through there for a strike.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Ball.
The White Sox trying to close out a 3-run lead, and we're in the last half of the 10th. A little out front there as he swings through it.
That's inside. Ball.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Yankees with only 1 out remaining.
The right fielder,
Digging in, Jason Dominguez.
Here.
Swing at a high fly ball to left. Ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job.